YouTube, welcome back to Total War Shogun 2 on the Takeda campaign. The Eko Iki down here being a bunch of pesky nuisance raiders, which is, honestly, it's fine. We're, I can recruit spears of Shizugatake? Oh, you better believe it. Oh, that's beautiful. Sorry, almost had a little, fit there whenever I realized I can recruit spears of Shizugatake. Well, I'm going to wait though until we can upgrade this warhorse stud. It's quite a long time from now. What else was I working on? I think I am working on it actually. Yeah, we are working on it. Good, because then we can maximize the charge bonus coming off all of our cavalry, and we definitely want that. We definitely want lots and lots of charge. Let's see, what can I recruit up here that's of value to me? It seems like I'm maybe doubled over on some stuff. Construction, we're working on the Bajutsu, got a monastery, got a Naginata dojo. Can I not recruit warrior monks? Okay, good, we can. But should I recruit them somewhere else would be the question. And I think the answer would be yes, because I have a master armor down here, or we should recruit him, or have the weaponsmith, one of the two. Probably the armor would be more useful for him, because they actually have decent attack and defense. So if I built a Naginata dojo here, let's do that. So let's go ahead and build the Yari drill yard. And let's upgrade the castle so that we can then build the monastery. That'll be perfect. And we'll train them down here where we have the master armor, and then up here at Echigo, since I do not need, I don't know if I need to train anything up here in Echigo. I don't need the cavalry because I'm going to be recruiting them from Kai probably. So I say what we do is tear down something here, and probably the archery thing is the one that makes the most sense. Let's tear it down and build a sake den. And it doesn't hurt to have another good spot to recruit some cavalry from, I guess. And we'll just build a market. Yeah, let's just build a market. I don't need this many different places training troops. Let's maximize our economy. The economy is going to be the bigger picture in the end anyway. Okay, I think we need to end a turn. Spears of Shizugatake are a hero cav, and they are awesome. They are like a crazy strong fire cav or Yari cav, whatever you want to call them. I mean, they are good. Brutal charge, very good against cavalry. The Eko Iki are amassing a lot of troops to the point where I should probably be concerned about being able to actually fight them off. And I should fight them now before they're able to consolidate their forces against me. Let's see if we can get lucky and maybe sabotage their general. We failed. Let's go ahead and attack. Well, I think we should attack. They got a lot of bow ronin. I just have a lot better infantry. Man, I don't know. Even that's not a position where I really want to attack. And I get reinforcements from here. But they are bringing on even more bow ronin. Holy bow ronin. These guys are crazy. Let's see. Oh, don't know what to do here. Kind of feel like if we made them attack us in the castle, I could probably do a lot more damage to them. How many units is this army missing? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I can put 2 more units from the castle over here. Honestly, we just need stuff to... We need to have stuff to fight down their bow ronin at the moment. And if we just take this army, let's just take these 2 highest ranked Yari Ashigaru and put them in here. And then we'll train a couple more units to help guard the castle. We're just gonna have to defend. I can't attack these guys because then they'll just get to hill camp with all those bow ronin, and even if they attack me all at once, I'd be better off than trying to attack them while they're getting the hill. At least I think I would be. So I'm not going to take that fight. Since this border's secure here with the Imagawa, let's actually take this army and start moving up here to help reinforce against the Eko Iki. The Hattori actually have an agent down here. We could take this ninja, we don't need him over here, and see if we can come back over here and pick off that Hattori agent. Okay. We ended the turn, we've got a ton more money in our pockets again. It's not going to hurt to upgrade my military ports at this point. And I have enough food that I could upgrade some of my rice exchanges, but let's wait until we finish upgrading what castles we feel like we need to. I think that makes the most sense to me. Get a market there. Kozuke needs a sake den. Who doesn't need a sake den, right? Heir of sake here, apparently. Okay. Think that's all I can do for now. I just basically have a ton of leftover money. We got 10 turns until we finish the one that allows me to build the building to fully upgrade my cavalry at Kai with improved charge. And we should be able to train some armored Naginata and some other awesome units here soon. I think we had a couple monks that increased in rank. The Eko Iki just continue to stand here. Let's try and sabotage this army that's weaker. Maybe we have a better chance. No. This ninja is just totally sabotage failing. Subterfuge when assassinating. Let's do that. Sabotaging buildings, sabotaging buildings. Sabotaging armies. Let's give him a little work on the sabotaging armies. He needs it. And we'll see if we can successfully hold off a couple of these armies. This monk is one of the ones that has leveled up. We'll make him better at inspiring towns and then put one into inspiring armies. So my guys will have very nice morale. This army will just be extra men to help defend the choke point against the Eko Iki. Go ahead and improve to the Naginata dojo here. And then we'll be able to train Naginata samurai and Naginata warrior monks with extra armor. And Naginata monks with extra armor are a cool unit indeed. And over here we are one turn away from getting our first batch of imported matchlock Ashigaru, and we're going to send those up here to the front against the Eko Iki as well. So should be a lot of fun. Shingen is probably getting old, which is unfortunate. Yeah, he's 46. He's not going to last forever longer. But I mean, at the same time, there's no point in me just rushing into Realm Divide. I mean, I've got Japan controlled, and I should keep it that way at this point. Okay, we'll be able to build a couple more gambling dens and stuff soon. I do need a navy, but one of my worries is that once my trade evaporates, after having gotten these nice armies and then my trade evaporating, I'm going to be down a lot of money during Realm Divide. Now if I save enough, it won't matter, because I would have some turns to be able to earn it back by building up new provinces, which is certainly not a bad strategy here. Let's get the market built. So this is again just going to give us extra income in all these provinces. Like I said, I can upgrade some of those markets, and I probably will eventually, but just don't have the need to at the moment. Okay, we've got our first imported matchlock Ashigaru. Oh yeah, this is looking good. We've got two monks who have leveled up there too. Let's go ahead and get these matchlock Ashigaru marching. They've got a long walk ahead of them. Let's get these monks leveled up here. Zeal when inspiring towns. And let's see, converting characters might be handy. Let's pop that on there. Let's get this guy. +1 happiness might be helpful. There we go. Let's take a look at all my agents again real quick just to make sure we're not missing any upgrades, because I was behind on a couple there. Looks like I need to train up more ninja, because I've only got 2. Monks I've got 4. I need to have 5. I've only got 2 ninjas. I do have 5 Metsuke, which is good. Okay, so all of our Metsuke are in good shape. And this library is 4 turns away from being upgraded too, so it's going to speed up our Master of the Arts by quite a bit. Should be exciting. 8 turns from the Masters of Cavalry. Oh, just excited to get all this stuff built. It's going to be so much fun to train all these wicked awesome units. I need to get some more imported Matchlock Ashigaru started, and then we'll get some awesome bow monks going as well. The Ashigaru will be used to wreck incoming infantry on a charge or cavalry, and then the bow monks are going to be used for picking stuff off from range or in siege battles where you need the long range and accuracy and all that kind of stuff. If I get a chance to research the right stuff, we could build a siege engineer's workshop and try and get some fire rockets. Let's go over here and take a look. We go military focus for now. Okay, this idiot ninja over here is giving me some crap. Let's take my own ninja in and see if we can get rid of him. We did. Got ourselves a Hattori ninja bagged there. And this army is going to be able to get up here in position to do all my reinforcing here. Let's keep trying to sabotage. We continue to fail on the sabotage, even though I have a pretty good chance of it. Trying to remember what all I built. Or it'll be easier to do this. Let's just run through all of our provinces, see if there's anything I want to build. Actually, considering since this province has a Metsuke in it, or no, it does not have a Metsuke in it. Never mind. What is this? Trading port. Yeah, I mean, I could upgrade to military ports. Probably not going to hurt. Just make sure that's what I want to spend my money on. Might as well. If I repair down here, they're just going to damage it again, so there's no need in giving them that satisfaction. Gonna build a market there. Itachi, Kai. We do have a Metsuke here, so let's go ahead and upgrade the rice exchange because it gives us extra province wealth for that Metsuke to play off of. Kozuke. That's where Mr. Shingen is at. So, yep, definitely liking the position we're in. Let's go down here and get another batch of the Matchlock Trashigaru underway. Is there a max number of these things we can bring in? I don't think so. It takes 4 turns to bring them in though, so it's good to get them trained up now and to try and take care of them later and not lose them. Remember that my taxes are only on normal and our economy is skyrocketing just because of all the excess food and other stuff that I've done. So economy is absolutely through the roof at this point, and we're going to let it continue to go through the roof. Yeah, they can raid my trade route if they want, but I don't think in the end it's really going to play any significant role. Might not hurt to be able to convert characters in case we get the opportunity. Those monks. Hate that I won't be able to push them forward in Realm Divide, but I kind of need them to offset that Nanban trade port. These guys just continue to take attrition and will be actually open for an attack eventually. There we go. Succeeded in sabotaging that time, so that army's cut off. These guys can now reinforce me here. So we are in good shape. Let's see, down here at Sagami we can now build the monastery. It's going to take a few turns to get to it, but we're going to be able to start training the armored Naginata samurai here very shortly. I'll go ahead and start actually cranking out some good troops and start replacing some of my Ashigaru troops. Or maybe I'll put together the Ashigaru troops to be one of the armies that takes care of the Mogami back here in the back lines, and then use my better armies to push forward towards Kyoto. I mean, that's another option that we have open to us. Let's go ahead and build military ports anywhere where we have the option. Might as well. It'll just help us get extra trade routes if we ever need it. Not a lot of military ports for me to build, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn again. Our food's gone down a little bit where we've upgraded some of those castles. It's fine. We still have more than enough. Eko Iki are going to pull back, actually, out of my territory. That's good. We need to check in and see how our monk is doing as far as maybe getting them ready for me to cause a rebellion. Okay, they're raiding my trade route. My income's down just a little bit, but I've still got a ton of money saved, so there's absolutely nothing to worry about. I'm going to keep sabotaging that army. It'd be a good experience builder for my ninja. Anyway, we can now repair there. And Kai, how many turns we got left? 2 turns until we get the horse mastery done. Matchlocks are on their way. We will definitely be testing those out on our Eko Iki friends. No reason not to just go ahead and set up the next one to get some of these bow warrior monks. I'm going to need at least 6 of them across a couple of different armies. So we'll do that. Like I said, all this is going to start eating up a little bit more of my money. Oh yeah, we can build it all down here now. We can build it all. Takeda Fire Cav, Spears of Shizugatake. The only thing I can't build here is Katana Cavalry, and I am very tempted to upgrade this so that I can and take advantage of the charge. Let's do it. We have the food. Let's just make it happen. Alright. This is exciting. We're going to be able to get exceptional cavalry. Katana Cav are going to be the best for mopping up enemy archers and swords, and then Yari Cav obviously good for cleaning up enemy Cav, generals, and rear charges. Katana Cav are going to be pretty good in the rear charge too. No big surprise there. Some people were surprised that the Imagawa were still alive. I guess that doesn't, that makes sense. I've seen them die a lot in most campaigns. I do need more generals, actually. I'm not going to pay a tribute to the Shogun, unless it's me sending little bits and pieces of him to his family in the mail. Let's see. There we go. There's my Metsuke. Overseeing towns, so he's getting better at that. Overseeing towns again, so yeah, he's got huge boost to overseeing towns. So he'll be really pulling the tax rate out of that settlement. Taxing those guys up good. I could actually expand these settlements and build a market as well. Probably not a bad plan, again, just since I have such a huge food supply. And we'll just take the little bit of extra income that they generate. I can train more monks, which I hadn't realized. Let's let us train more. And we should probably go ahead and train up the ninjas and get them working too. I'll send the extra monk down to help. Let's go ahead and build this one up too and put a market in there, just so we have a market in all these provinces, and we'll keep some of the extra food as well. This monk down here, those are Imagawa agents, so I don't want to do anything to them. We don't have a good chance of inciting a revolt just yet, because Shinto Buddhism is actually on the decline, probably because of the presence of some Eko Iki buildings or something there. But I have an extra monk now that we can send down that way. And I have a monk in this army too that probably doesn't really have to be there, but it does potentially make that army a lot stronger. Upgrade that to the monastery. We can now recruit... Yes, superior armor. Look at that, 12 armor Naginata Samurai. That is awesome. These guys are going to be beast. Yeah, I can even get 8 armor Yari Samurai. But we're going to take the Naginata Samurai. I'm going to put some of these guys in a couple of different armies. Again, this will start to eat away some of my income, but it's okay. We're fine. My economy is still growing. Should be able to support it. If I can get those matchlock up there, I'd love to attack the Eko Iki with them. Get to put them to use for the first time in the campaign. These guys are going to do their idiotic raiding again. Okay. Oh no, the enemy raided me at Etchison. We finished our research, so we can now build the Warhorse studs. Saigon Swordmasters. I don't really need no Dachi Samurai. Way of the Spear just gives me extra... Yeah, let's actually start working our way down to Gunpowder Mastery. It's going to take a long time, but it seems like the next smart thing to do. Let's see, is my upgraded library complete? It is finally complete. So we're going to be seeing a bit of a boost to our research rate. It's now 59% boost, which is quite good. Let's take this monk. No, the monk. There we go. Let's walk him down here to help convert more of this. Try and sabotage that army again. Repair those structures. Not quite done with the upgrades. And I think we're still working on them down here. We are. We got 2 more turns until those are ready. 3 more turns there. Oh, the Warhorse stud. Yep, let's go ahead and upgrade to that. So, yeah, and then once I build the sword school, we'll be able to build cavalry with pretty much the best charge possible. So the Chosokabe are declaring war on the Imagawa. I'm not going to enter the war. He just breaks my alliance with the Imagawa. It's unlikely that they would attack me. I can always just get an army in position to hold them off. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm just going to break my alliance with the Imagawa. They'll still be somewhat friendly towards me, probably. Even if they go to war with me, I can't take their lands. I'm just going to have to fight them. Okay, another Metsuke increases in rank. Overseeing towns is going to be our focus. Overseeing towns. And what else did it tell me? Alright. This army needs to come back to the border with the... I guess that's now an Eko Iki border. We need to get back down there. Because the Imagawa look like they lost a province to the Eko Iki. Let's see. We've got some more Matchlock Trashigaru down here. Let's send them over here to help that army, and I'm already training bow monks now. We're only 1 turn away from getting our first batch of those. Let's train up another batch. Then we're going to need a batch of matchlocks for Shingen's army too. And I've got my Naginata Samurai busy training down here. We're going to keep them coming. And we're almost ready to start training cavalry. 6 more turns until we get the building complete. And this one actually adds chevrons to our guys, and we have the money to build it, so by all means we should build it. It'll just add chevrons to my cavalry. It'd be almost stupid not to build it. I know that I had some provinces where I could upgrade the sake den to a gambling den or something. Let's see where that was, or at least 1 province where I could do it. Seems like I missed it earlier. There it is. Might as well upgrade that. That was in Hida. Izu, Kozuke. Okay. I know we're just blowing through turn-ins, but be patient. This will all pay off once we get into the Realm Divide and you watch my forces come in with superior weapons, armor, attack, you name it. I'm going to keep some Ashigaru in each army just to kind of help keep costs down, but we definitely want some strong core units and some strong support units like cavalry. Okay, had an assassination attempt up here, enemy raid. Pure contempt, who gives a crap? Bring it. It's almost time for rebellion anyway. Gonna assassinate this Shoni agent. Because he made an assassination attempt on my general and actually injured him in the process, which is pretty irritating. Gotta get back over here, got these units all on the way. Okay. Let's get these Naginata samurai heading over here too, so that we get at least some decent start to that army. Got this batch of bow warrior monks all completed. Let's actually maybe go hand these off to Takeda Shingen, and I think we got our next batch in training, and I'm gonna go ahead and get ready with more Matchlock Ashigaru coming out of there. So looking good. Where's our sword school at? Up here in Kaga. We can get these. Yeah, 16 attack katana samurai. That's awesome. Definitely awesome. That's a pretty strong katana samurai coming out of the gate. Got this ninja here that we can go ahead and bring down too. Let's just bring it down, start trying to sabotage this army in order to get some experience. Okay. I think we are all in all in pretty good shape. We're about to get our first matchlocks up here to this army too. That's pretty exciting. Probably trade some, I don't know what units I'll trade out, but we'll trade them out. We need to get some katana samurai ready too. Let's go ahead and recruit some of these high attack katana samurai. Get some of them out into an army. Yep, got all kinds of units training. Lots of good stuff on the way here. 5 turns till we get our insane cavalry already. Trying to maximize the use of the specialty provinces that I have. Okay, I know I haven't had any battles yet. We will definitely get a battle going here in a moment. Don't really need peace. Don't think the Imagawa or others are going to declare war on me, so I'm not particularly worried about it. So my general convalesced, and now he's got to march all the way back to the front. That's pretty stupid. Let's see. This general is headed all the way back down here. Got my Naginatas on the way. Got my matchlocks on the way. Let's actually wait and get my stuff to Shingen in the last, because he doesn't need it like some of these other armies need it. I'm trying to think which units I definitely need to keep some bows around. I think I might get rid of 2 Ashigaru and 1 bow. Put them back here in the castle to bring on these 3 matchlocks, and then my general will be back up here soon enough. I've got a monk in this army to support my morale. Let's go ahead and attack these Eko Iki raiders. I'm gonna have to wait till the next turn apparently. They're sabotaged, they're not going anywhere. Just keep sabotaging. We've definitely got Shinto Buddhism on the rise over in that Eko province, so we should be able to give them quite a bit of grief. Can now build a market here and a market there. Okay, I think we need to upgrade here and put a market in there. We can now put a market in here too. Alright. So we're gonna have a ton of markets. Lots of updated socket ins. I need to go do the research to get even better, but let's stay focused on the gunpowder for now. Would be cool to unlock the full potential for gunpowder units like cannon bonnets for the Navy and all kinds of other stuff that might come in handy.
Skilled swordsmen with excellent morale. These warriors are the both.
Okay, we got good troops rolling off the line. Our income's not dropping like crazy, which is good. We've got these swordsmen now who are about to join this army too. Let's get them all joined up. Got a ninja that's increased in rank. 2 successful sabotages there, so let's go to the avoid detection, subterfuge when assassinating. Okay, that is good stuff. Yes, please come over here and rejoin your former army. Keep working these guys back. Over here. Matchlocks. Bows. I think we got more Naginata. Okay, so we can actually build, yeah, these are going to be 5 armor Naginata warrior monks. I'm going to kind of split these guys up. I really just need them for their Warcry ability more than anything. They have the highest upkeep cost too. Let's actually keep cranking out a few more of the armored Naginata. And then let's get another batch of these Katana Samurai going for Shingen's army too. Only 3 turns away from attack by fire, which would actually allow me to build fire projecting mangonels, but don't know that that's a terribly necessary unit. Let's go ahead and fight this battle so that I can get you some combat footage in this episode. Not going to be a particularly exciting battle, but we do have matchlocks for the first time, which should be fun. Gotta watch out though, the Bow Ronin will make extremely short work of my matchlocks if I allow them to. But my matchlock Ashigaru should be capable of causing quite a bit of damage due to the fact that they are so juiced up when it comes to accuracy. Wow, that's a lot of rain. Okay, the AI has got a massive hill to camp, so the terrain has been delivered for their success. We're going to use our cavalry to pull units out onto the flank and eat them up. Let's see, let's put my matchlocks on this flank. I'm going to leave nothing in the center in terms of missile units. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Give the AI like Mount Fuji to go camping on over here. Go ahead and fast forward because I'm going to have to walk all the way a map to the AI camp field or campground. Camp Eko Iki over here. Okay, what are they doing with their general? You're free to come down and charge me. Please feel free. My Takeda light cavalry would love to have a heyday with you here. Yeah, they're gonna do it. I'm gonna see if my guys get a volley off here. They do. And then I'm gonna get a flank charge with my own light cavalry. So an enemy light cav going down right off the bat. We'll have the forest to help cover my matchlocks, but right behind them is some impassable terrain, so this could actually become a somewhat tricky position. The enemy light cavalry got pasted. Let's cease firing, get my bows. Let's come all the way up on the enemy flank. Stupid camping AI. They're gonna make this as lame as possible. Go ahead and bring our guys down to back up my match. My matchlocks will have fire by rank. They do. That could be pretty handy actually to help me maximize their fire without having to spread them in crazy thin ranks. AI is gonna shift around a little bit here. It's gonna be really difficult to ever get my matchlocks within range. But we can use my bows probably to good effect here. We could probably actually get in the bottom of this forest and start luring units up. Some of this terrain here is impassable, some of it is passable. Yeah, I don't have any general's abilities like stand and fight or anything else like that, so we're gonna have to be careful. We got Bow Ronin getting kind of dangerously close over here. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. If they start to fire at my Yari Ashigaru, I'm gonna have to move. What do we got here? They got any bows coming toward me? Yes, hit them with flaming volley. Keep my cav hidden down here. Gonna get a nice flaming back shot here into the enemy. Gonna kill a decent number of Bow Ronin, and we've got their general potentially interested in a bad fight here. We'll see. Their Bow Ronin are gonna turn and fire. I'm firing uphill in the forest against Bow Ronin. Not gonna be ideal. With just my own Bow Ashigaru in return. But my guys have numbers on their sides, and their guys are blobbed up, whereas mine are more spread out. I also get forest cover, but again, firing uphill, it's gonna mean my kills come a lot slower. And they've got another Bow Ronin coming in. They've cut yet another Bow Ronin there, and they're firing at me in the center. So I'm gonna have to pull back. Let's see what's going on here. They got an Eko Iki Yari Ashigaru acting like it wants to charge me. Taking quite a bit of fire over here with my bows, but it's not too bad. We can now pull some of these units back away from combat. Definitely don't want to skirmish with them while they're in the woods. We'd have to pull them a considerable length out here. Yeah, and they've taken the bait and just really pulled out here in the center. This damaged unit of light cavalry, though, is not going to be enough to defeat 2 Bow Ronin in melee. I'm actually going to have to pull back a little here, too. I'm going to keep this light cavalry, or this bow cavalry here. Actually, I'm not, because I'll probably forget it. Let's hit that Eko Iki Yari Ashigaru. We've pulled their guys even further off the hill here, which is good. So their Bow Ronin are pretty exposed here. I'm going to pull back again from their Bow Ronin, see if we can yank them out even further. They're just sitting there getting easy shots at my guys. Over here, this Yari Ashigaru is getting destroyed. It's off the field, so we can push back up over here. And now we can charge through the forest at these Bow Ronin, which will minimize their damage. I'm going to charge into the back of these Bow Ronin. Should be pretty devastating to both Bow Ronin getting rear charged like that. Yeah, we got one of them. See if we can go assist my light cavalry with the other one. Let's see. Yep, yeah, we got him. We got him. Pull away from there. If we can keep their Bow Ronin's attention, we might be able to get our matchlocks into a useful position. Let's go ahead and pull up all my Yari Ashigaru again. Let's see, what do they got coming down? I got a light cavalry coming down. It's okay, be happy to treat them. Let's hit this Yari Ashigaru with a volley real quick. Now run.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Okay, their light cavalry's come out here against me. That's actually where their commander's at, so that's gonna be a pretty mortal blow there. Let's take these 3 units and shoot that one. Keep pulling down. Let's take our matchlocks and rush the hill. Walk these guys up here so I don't get too far away from supporting my matchlocks. Got some nice flank shots over here. Let's pull away from that melee. Yeah, we've gotten the enemy pretty much here. Pull my light cavalry away from those spears. And let's start firing, split up, so that they can't follow me everywhere. There's a lone sword Ashigaru coming after me, so we're going to split up and shoot it too. Split up again, start firing here, fire here. Pull away here. Pull away from the lone sword Ashigaru. Pull away from the Ashigaru, please. Pull away. Just keep pushing these guys. There's nothing left on the hill. Not really. Keep pushing my matchlocks. I probably won't even get to use them in this battle because there were so many bow ronin in opposition to me. Ooh, let's get my bow cavalry away. There's bow ronin back over there in those woods. Hit those Ashigaru. Keep my bow cavalry away. I'd love to get some shots on those bow ronin. Oh crap. Run, run, run. Oh yeah, here we should be able to get some shots. There we go. First matchlock volleys of the campaign. Or no, actually I think we had some matchlocks before. Let's come attack all the matchlocks. We got rid of all their units that were out here chasing my bows. Let's get bow cavalry. Yep, my matchlocks are mopping up their bow ronin pretty nicely. I don't have the best line of sight in these woods here, but we still managed to rout them just due to the morale effect from the matchlocks. Check out the sweet smoke coming off the woods. My matchlock Ashigaru actually getting a decent number of kills considering they're firing through the woods. They're going to be a lot better on open ground whenever they're getting charged by infantry, but still a very useful unit. Alright, so a decisive victory there as expected. We do not need to promote him. I've got a general back on the way there. Don't need your filthy peace treaty. Looks like the Imagawa took their province back and the pinch is back on the Eko Iki. Severely. So the Eko Iki are actually down to their last province, I think, which is certainly not upsetting news for me. Got some katana samurai in this army for the first time. Got these guys. We can put more katana samurai in that army after the next turn. And let's see, so this army can now take up position. Got Naginata. Matchlocks, bows. Okay. I think that's about all the time that I have for this episode. We are doing quite well in our master plan of crazed units. Pretty happy with where we're at. Crank out a couple more of those Nagi-Sam. And then over here we should still be working on imported matchlock Ashigaru. We are. So yeah, our armies are going to start getting a lot nicer. And once the cavalry gets out here, it's also going to be nice. So should be in extremely good shape. I'll see you on the next episode. HeirofCarthage signing out for now.